Hi again, this is Alexis from Pear Tree Education. I write on the website inquiryintoeducation.com. This week I'm doing a teacher guide follow-up to the video I did for the book review on Chris Van Allsburg's Just a Dream, published in 1990 by Houghton Mifflin. The book is about a boy named Walter who doesn't really care for the environment. He's more interested in thinking about the future, where he imagines robots doing chores for him. One night, Walter has a dream and goes into the future. However, the future isn't as he imagined it, with robots making his life easier. Instead, he sees a world plagued by decades of people not caring for the environment. The world is filled with smog, has minimal trees, and just in general shows all the negative side effects of climate change. Upon waking, Walter makes an effort to reduce his eco-footprint and to become more aware of his impact on the environment. I've used the book Just a Dream many times during Earth Day week, as well as a supplementary resource for my unit on sustainability, or to increase awareness about the environment, or to teach about ecosystems. It could be used in either language arts classes, science classes, or be used to integrate both subjects. One activity I've done with this book is a gallery walk. Since most students likely have a basic understanding or background of environmental awareness, the critical inquiry into the book could begin with a critical reading simply of the illustrations. There are many wordless, double-page illustrations in the book which are excellent for inferring activities. First, you would color photocopy each of the 2-page color images where Walter's sitting in his bed looking at the destruction of the world due to human neglect. Next, post the pictures around the classroom to serve as sort of an art gallery. Place the children in small groups of perhaps 3 or 4 students and provide each group with a large piece of chart paper and some felt pens. Then assign the groups to one of the pictures and allow them about 3 minutes per picture. During this time, they should reflect on the picture and brainstorm thoughts to answer some of the following critical inquiry questions. What is the author suggesting as the problem based on the destruction depicted in the illustrations? What can be done to prevent this from occurring? Specifically, what can each of these students do on a daily basis to prevent this from happening? For example, walk to school instead of taking the car, recycling everything possible even if it's not always convenient. So after the students have done a gallery tour and reflected on all the illustrations, the teacher can discuss the group's reflections and the students can predict what the book is about. Finally, the teacher should read the picture book out loud, and the students can compare and contrast their inferences done with words to their inferences done with words from the book. A second activity to do is to write some feedback letters. An important component of critical literacy is for students to partake in actions to create change. Following a critical analysis of this book, students could research some local, national, or international corporations and organizations that they believe are perhaps not as eco-friendly as they could be. Students can write letters to the companies expressing their concerns and the impact that these companies will have on the future of young students. Have the students suggest ideas for improving the environmental practices of these organizations. Perhaps you'll even get a response. A third activity to do is rewrite the ending. Students could rewrite the ending with a less positive outcome to discuss what may happen if Walter was not affected by what he witnessed the future to be like. Additionally, the students could focus on one of the images and write a short journal from Walter's perspective of what he might be thinking about during his visit to this particular damaged site. Just a Dream serves as a great book to supplement inquiry into environmental issues from a nonfiction perspective. Many units regarding the topic of environmental awareness, sustainability, and climate change are often taught from a science perspective, especially for older students, and don't always include a literature element. This can be overcome by including a sophisticated picture book such as Just a Dream, which encourages critical inquiry and questioning and can lead to student action. The book can be enjoyed and appreciated by younger students as well, of course, but this is an especially useful picture book to use with older students. If you've liked this teacher guide video, you may also be interested in watching my book review video for Just a Dream. Please look at my website, inquiryintoeducation.com, for additional activities and resources. This is Alexis from inquiryintoeducation.com. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.